guys, it's Amber. Today I'm going to be doing an update video about what's going on in my life, how are things with my mom, what am I doing for my fitness routine, all those kinds of things that you guys are probably wondering. I'm going to answer now. So, first off, how am I doing? Great. I'm feeling wonderful. I am getting my house settled. I feel so happy here. I love the weather. It's not super hot yet. It's so beautiful. I love my neighborhood. We have like little lakes in our neighborhood that we can walk to, and just everything about my house and getting settled. Like, I just am so happy with everything. Now, I live in a cul-de-sac and we haven't been able to get there. The one downside of my neighborhood is there's not too many kids. Most of the people who live here either don't have children, are single, or their kids are older. So it's not like it's this neighborhood street where just kids are running up and down all the time. But, you know, that's fine. I'm just glad that it's safe and everything like that. I am starting to branch out and get to know people. Most of the people that I've gotten to know, like I mentioned earlier, are from my church because that's the most social activity that I have. But we've also been going to a lot of different parks, and so I've been able to like meet up with some moms there and just kind of talk to people, and my kids have been able to play. And we do have a pool in our community, so once that opens, hopefully I can meet some other moms, maybe chat while the kids are swimming or whatever. So things are going really, really well. The hardest part about coming here so far away is leaving my family. I have lived in the same state. I lived in Utah for 25 years, and it's the weirdest feeling, like walking into a store and thinking like, I don't know anyone. It's just weird. It's weird just feeling like so lost. Like, I just walk around and I'm like, and I find I don't get lost the first time because I have GPS on my phone. It's the second time. The second time is when I get lost because I'm like, oh, I know how to get there. I went there last week, and then I'm like taking the wrong turn and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. Luckily, I don't live in like a super busy, like I don't live in a downtown area. So it's pretty forgiving as far as like finding a place to pull off and turn around, and I'll check the directions and then keep going the right way, you know? So that's been a little bit hard. I'm just feeling like when my husband, he does work quite a bit, like at night when normally I would hang out with my mom or my sister. I had one night in particular where it was just one of those nights that I would have gone over to my sister's house. Sorry guys, I didn't expect to get emotional. I would have gone over to my sister's house, and my mom would have come over, my brother and his wife would have come over, and we would have had dinner together, and we would have played Settlers of Catan, and like the kids would have been playing Wii U, and like doing all those things that my family loves to do together. And like just being here by myself, that has honestly been the hardest thing. But you know, so that's why I've been making so many videos. One, I had so many videos that I wanted to do that I've been behind on. And two, it's like I don't really have anything else to do when the kids are at school. They're in school longer here than they were in Utah. And little Miss takes 2 naps a day. And my house is bigger, so I have more room for everything. So it just doesn't get dirty as fast. And I'm just like, so I'm getting totally off. Okay, I'll go back to that in a second. But the bottom line is that it's really hard to leave my family behind. And my friends. Like, I've had friends for a long time that we could get together and go to lunch and stuff. And it's just like, the thought of like, if I wanted to go meet up a friend for lunch, I literally would have no one to call. Like, that's sad, you know? Like, I know like one person actually that I probably could, but she works full time, so actually never mind. But it's just kind of a weird feeling to get adjusted to, but I know eventually like I'll make friends and I'll get settled and stuff. But I'm glad that my kids are adjusting really well to school, and I think everything physically about moving has been really good, and my husband's doing really well in his job. It was a good, you know, change to take this different position. And yeah, so all of that is really good. My mom is cancer-free. Yay! So she finished with all of her treatments, and she got the testing, and it came back, you know, negative for any traces of cancer, and her hair is growing back in. And I'm just so glad that this didn't happen a year ago, that I could be there the whole time my mom went through cancer treatment. I'm just so thankful that that's how it happened and that I could be there for her. But guys, it is so hard. It's so hard to leave. It's so hard to leave my mom and still just like this, like she just went through cancer state. It's not like she's just like she has bounced back really well, but it's not just like everything's just a-okay. Like, she still has things she worries about because, you know, she had cancer. So that's really hard, but I'm thankful again that my brother and my sister are there, And so I know she misses us and she misses the kids so much, so hopefully she'll be able to come out soon. My husband's mother has already planned out on coming, and I know my other family will come out and visit me when they can, but at the same time, I don't like expect people to come because it's really expensive, and so if they can't come, it's fine. But the one positive family side is I have a sister who lives in the South, and so I am still kind of far from her, but close enough that like we could meet halfway and like have little vacations together, or it just makes it feel like before she was so far that I could never visit her, and now I'll be able to spend time with her and her family. So that is like a major plus for me, because we've already started talking about like, hey, we could meet here and like drive halfway, and there's like, you know, stuff to do and da-da-da. And so I've been excited about that possibility. Just the fact that for Thanksgiving or for Christmas or some of those bigger holidays, like, you know, I could drive somewhere and like see my family, and that just is really comforting to me. My other sister, she lives on the East Coast, so unless I hop on a plane, I don't think I could drive all the way up there. But, you know, I still miss her too. Let's see, family, good. My mom is doing good, but sad. Okay, so going back to the boredom. So let's go into like the fitness thing. So I was with 3S Fitness. I was doing really well. I lost a lot of weight, and then I did my final review, and then shortly after that, 3S Fitness closed their doors. Do you ever have that feeling like something is like tickling you and you can't figure out what it is, but like you look on your face and there's nothing? That is literally me right now. So if I'm like, so during the holidays, I tried to do pretty good and not like gain too much weight, but it was like all in the first year when we found out my husband's job and all of this stuff and like moving, and I just stopped working out, and honestly, like, it was just so much easier to not make the house dirty, trying to sell it, to eat out more often, and moving here and just not being settled. And so even though I really try hard to like order healthy things off the Light Choice menu or eat a lot of salads or things like that, I mean, it's still eating out. And so I feel like I put on some weight. I don't think I've gotten like way back, but here's the thing is I just like, I get that like, just the belly, and it just sucks because that's what people think, like, oh, you must be expecting. I'm like, no, and no one said that to me, but I keep my slim shape. I keep my waist here, but I just gain right here, and then, you know, on the lower half, I am a little bit more pear-shaped. And so it's just frustrating, but I don't feel like I'm back to where I was when I started, and I think it'll be easier. But since I have more time, we do have a little like walking path that goes around the lake in our neighborhood. So I've been over there and walked a little bit and taking the kids to the park, getting a little more exercise. And since I have more time, I've been getting back into routine. So I've just taken some of my routines I had when I was working with my trainer, and I've just kind of like taken my favorite things out of it and kind of start doing that. So I have been doing like abs and legs and arms and trying to get some cardio. And I've been doing on YouTube some high fitness videos. So, you know, me dancing in my room where nobody can see me because I'm afraid if I joined a class, people would probably laugh at me. But no, my fitness is going along well. And I might do some more like fitness updates once the weight loss starts coming along and share with you guys what has worked and not. But I just feel like overall my life is less stressed and it's less busy. I feel like there's not as many things to do. I feel like I was involved in so many things there, and like there were so many people I wanted to see all the time that I just kind of stopped taking as good of care of myself. So I feel like this has really been a good time to like zero in on me and just like take better care of my skin. Like take time to get ready every day, like put on a full face of makeup, exercise, you know, pick out cute clothes to wear. Don't be in my yoga pants all day. Like I feel like I've kind of like reinventing myself and just being like, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want to spend my time doing? And do that. And it's like, it's really making me feel great. So even though I'm like, yes, I'm really lonely, I'm also like really happy. It's like, it's this weird, confusing feeling. But I mean, if you guys have been away from your family, I'm sure you understand. It's like the situation is so great, but I wish I was close to my family. I really appreciate when you guys want to see these videos and the get ready with me life updates where I'm all over the place, because I really try to keep my regular videos like no intro. Like, as you notice, like I don't just start a video and I'm like, oh, this is everything I did today, and talk for 10 minutes and then be like, oh yeah, I was going to talk about this mascara and like mention it for 30 seconds because I feel like that annoys people. So I try to like clearly label like, this is me talking about my life and nonsense you may not care about. This is the video where I'm going to like review something, I'm going to haul something, I'm going to get right to it. So that's why you're like, I want to know what's going on with you. Like I try to keep things separate for those who don't care, and for those of you who do, you can come and watch these kinds of videos where it's like me just rambling on about crazy things. So let's get to it. Quitting my job. Yeah. So I left my hair business. I left all my clients. I have not transferred my license here, when I was packing up my box to come, I was really sad. Like, I was just looking at everything and I was just like, I just didn't know what the future would hold. The thing is like my mom babysat for me, or I'd have my family there, or I had a friend, and like here, I'm just not sure how much it would be. And like the way the bus system works, like I have to be here to pick up my kids from the bus. Like they can't go anywhere else, and they're super strict about picking kids up from school. I can't call someone and be like, oh, can you go pick up my kid? No, like it is super strict. Like they even have signs that say if you're on your phone in like the pickup line, like you're going to be fined $200. Like that is a real thing. Like it's super safe, which I am grateful. Like do not make me feel like this is complaining at all. I'm so blessed to have my kids in such a safe school. But it means that for working and having people pick up my kids here and there, like it's just not conducive for that. And my kids are my first priority. So their safety comes first. So I have not worked out if I am going to work right now. It is probably no. There's different laws in the state about like working. I wouldn't work from my home anyway because I'm in a homeowners association and they don't like those kinds of things. Plus I don't have a salon here and all that. But I mean, there's salons I could work at, but the thing is like it made it worth it for me to work a couple days a week because I had clients. But for me to go thinking about going to work on a salon and just sitting in a chair and like getting an occasional client, like it would take a long time to build up, and I just don't know if it's worth it if I'm paying someone a lot to watch my children. Because like in the summer I'd be paying to watch 3 children and then to go work. Like I don't think I'd be making enough to make it worth it. And my husband works nights, days, weekends. He works whenever, wherever. Like he always has like crazy schedule, crazy meetings, driving around. He's never even like in one location. Like he travels around driving and da-da-da. It's just, he's always all over the place. So it's not like I can count on him to be like, okay, every day you're going to be home at 5, so I'm going to work from 5 to 9 or whatever. Like it just doesn't work out. So maybe when little miss was in preschool or she went to school full time, I'd consider going back to work. But for right now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It makes me really sad. And I have dreams about doing hair and I miss it. I love it. So I think that's partially why I've been uploading so many videos, because I'm like, I don't have a job anymore. So I'm just going to be unemployed and make YouTube videos on the internet. And I don't even really get paid for them. So yay! Like I said in the past, it would be a dream if this could be my job and replace that. But it hasn't worked out for me so far. I don't expect it to be that. I do this because I enjoy it. I love it. So I've always said I usually end up spending more than I make, and you know, whatever I do make ends up going back into products review and things like that. And for those of you who did support me in my channel, thank you so much, because it really, really helped me get some awesome things to review. So that being said, I have no expectations for my channel, but I am spending more time uploading because I enjoy it and I have the free time. So let me know, 1, what you guys want to see. 2, if I feel like I haven't gotten back all of my viewership. Like I was to a point where I was getting like 600 to 800 views, and now I'm like at the 3 to 4 mark. And I've been uploading a lot of videos too to kind of get people's attention, because I feel like on the 4th video, I'd have people be like, oh my gosh, you're back. And I'm like, yeah, I've already uploaded 4 videos. So I'm trying to put out a lot of content so people can like see, because I had someone even on Instagram that would comment like on my 4th or 5th picture I posted and been like, oh, you're back. And so I'm just trying to get enough content so that maybe someone can see something and know that I'm here and I'm uploading again. So obviously if you're watching this video, you're a fan of mine, or you would not be watching like how many 20 minutes or whatever of me just rambling on about my life. So if you guys love my channel and you want to support me, the best thing you can do is just like my videos, commenting on them. If you guys watch and comment on my videos in the first, I think, hour or even the first 24 hours, it changes the algorithm that YouTube is like, wow, people like this video, I'm going to promote it more to others. And so that's why people are like my video, comment, turn on notifications, because you think, well, why does it matter if they're watching it right away or if they're watching it later? And I know it's annoying to have ding, 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 all these notifications going off to people. Are like, no, don't like the notifications. And if you don't like them, it's fine. I don't mention it a lot. I haven't mentioned it like once. But the reason why YouTubers talk about notifications is because that's the way the YouTube algorithm works. That if somebody gets a lot of views and comments in the first little bit, even if you just like great video or hearts or whatever, and that's why people do like Snapchat fam, like, oh hey, comment a palm tree if you love vacations, you know, because it helps them get those comments, and when they get the engagement, it means that YouTube will show their videos to more people. Now, some people will say, I always get my subscriptions. I don't know what's wrong with everybody else, but I know for a fact I have been unsubscribed from channels. I've been unsubscribed from several channels, like multiple times. And I also have had videos where I saw on like the homepage a few weeks later, I'm like, I never saw that. Like, I scroll through my subscriptions religiously and I did not see that upload. And so what happens is, if you haven't watched a video of mine recently, it's gonna like stop notifying you of my channel. So if people haven't been watching my videos because I haven't been here, and then YouTube's like, oh, they're not interested in this channel, or this channel isn't active, and then I upload, then it's just not gonna always send out the notifications even, or put it in the subscription box. I'm like, that's all I asked for. Just put it in the box so people can choose. Now, if nobody wants to watch it, fine. But anyway, so that's what, if you guys want to help my channel out, just watching, commenting, liking my video, it really does help us. And also always sharing. If there's a video of mine that has been like helpful to you, and you have some beauty loving friends, if you want to share my videos on your Facebook or whatever, like, I would be forever grateful, because it would just help me to continue to grow my channel, make more awesome content, and spread more happiness around the world. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's really going on. Channel, fitness, update, things that I guess would say it's overall positive. I'm just, you know, glad that things are going well for me. And I will say this, like, most time in my life, like, most of the things don't go my way. So when things all fall into place, I'm like, this is weird. So like me, like, how many YouTubers do you know have done channels as long as me and still are like struggling to get 14,000 subscribers? Most people get a channel like within a year. If they upload frequently, they're like up to 100,000. Like, that is not me. So that, like I always say, like, things never really work out for me. But since we moved here, like, things have just worked out in weird ways. And I'm like, this is like obviously what we're supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing or why we're here. But like, things are working out for me, and it's kind of freaking me out because I'm like, this never happens. So maybe this will be my year, my channel grows. And you know what? If it doesn't matter, because I'm really used to it. So I think I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you got all the way to the end of this video, leave me an animal emoji. Yeah, leave me an animal emoji if you made it all the way to this end of this video. And if you want to see a video on anything else, just let me know. I do have a lot of new videos coming because I just have so many ideas, because I didn't film for so long that they're just like bursting, and I'm like, I gotta film them, I gotta film them, I gotta film them. It's like, slow down, Amber. You don't need to do them all at once, but yes. More coming, more fun coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!